What's up, baseball fans? Welcome back to the channel for another in-depth MLB update. Today we're diving into a controversial take on the Dodgers' recent celebration of Jackie Robinson Day, which many feel rings hollow in the wake of their recent White House visit. 5 years ago, America was listening when the tragic deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor sparked nationwide protests, and the Dodgers even refused to take the field for a game in solidarity against racial injustice. That summer of reckoning, though modest in its scope, gave the Dodgers a chance to stand up for something greater than baseball. Fast forward to now, and it seems that conversation has all but faded. Instead of continuing to engage in meaningful dialogue, the Dodgers have returned to familiar rituals. One week, they're visiting the White House, and the next, they're celebrating Jackie Robinson Day. For many, this comes off as little more than a cynical exercise, a way of borrowing the valor of a previous generation without addressing the deeper issues at hand. Conservative commentators have long dismissed athlete activism with phrases like, "shut up and dribble," and it seems the Dodgers are for now following that playbook. Outfielder Mookie Betts recently reflected on a different time, explaining his decision to visit the White House when he was with the Dodgers, a choice he didn't make when he was with the Red Sox in 2019. At the time, the world was a different place, he said, recalling how the nation reacted in 2020 when protests and lockdowns reshaped the country. Back then, the Dodgers locker room was more willing to listen, to take a stand. I remember the moment in August 2020 when news of Jacob Blake's shooting and the ensuing protests hit, and the team, with Betts leading by example, chose not to play, sparking a unity among teammates that Betts said he would never forget. Today, however, that spirit seems to have waned. The Dodgers' recent actions, shifting from a White House visit to a standard Jackie Robinson Day celebration, appear to lack the urgency and commitment of those turbulent times. Even Betts has hinted at the difficulty of balancing personal convictions with team unity, noting the heavy burden of being the lone African American player in a historically conservative environment. Yet his words, filled with both regret and pragmatism, also remind us that winning championships remains the ultimate priority for these athletes. Critics argue that this dilution of social responsibility is a betrayal by the Dodgers leadership. Owners and front office figures like Mark Walter and Stan Kasten had the power to restart the necessary dialogue during a time when the nation was grappling with severe injustices, moments when even a brown-skinned man was wrongfully detained and the administration defied Supreme Court orders. Instead, their silence speaks volumes, leaving many to wonder if the team's current actions are merely a performance, a way to maintain a semblance of tradition while avoiding the hard conversations of today. In the end, the Dodgers' celebration of Jackie Robinson Day now feels less like a tribute to a true hero and more like a hollow gesture, a reminder of a time when the team once stood together to support a cause. It raises an important question. Has the Dodgers' commitment to social change been reduced to just another play in the game of baseball? Only time will tell if this season will mark a return to those gritty, principled moments, or if the legacy of activism will remain just a distant memory. That's all for today's update. What do you think about the Dodgers' current approach to social responsibility? Do you believe they still have a role to play as agents of change? Or is this just another example of fading passion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this update and want more in-depth MLB news and analysis, hit that like button and subscribe for future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next update. Until then, keep your passion for the game alive and well.